Relationships aren't easy, folks. In the beginning, everyone's all a Twitter, right? Because it's new and it's fresh, it's young. We're exploring each other. We're looking at something new for the first time. And we're excited about the discoveries that are becoming apparent every day. But once a relationship is established and two people have committed to each other, we find that one question above all other questions, in at least the marriage preparation classes that we give and the keynotes that we give on relationships, one question above all rises to the top, and that is, in some form or fashion, people want to know, how do I make my love of a lifetime last a lifetime? How do we do that? Most people, when they come to the conclusion that we're going to draw here tonight, realize that it's not rocket science, it's not anything other than common sense, but it's not easy either. At the base of the relationship, we have love. Everyone realizes that love is absolutely essential in order to have any relationship. Love is easy in the beginning, right? Love is especially easy when you're loved in return. Love gets all of the press. It gets all of the media attention, if you will. There are sonnets and poems and symphonies and movies and books created all in honor of love. And that's all fine and well. Even in Scripture, Jesus says, love thy neighbor as thyself is the primary commandment, the most important commandment. And we get that. We understand it. But there's another virtue that's absolutely required and essential for you to maintain that love of a lifetime. And if you don't have the ability to hold on and nurture this virtue and offer it to others, then I doubt seriously that you're going to be able to sustain love of a lifetime. That virtue is the mutt of the virtues, really. It's one that's not always pleasant to think about. Most people, when they think about this virtue, think that it's somehow, it's lesser than the other ones. It's I don't want to do this because, by God, I want my vengeance, or I want control and power. We're talking about the virtue of forgiveness. Again, it's like the ugly mutt. We'll go up and we'll pet the ugly mutt, and we'll pat the mutt on the head, but we're not exactly too keen on inviting the mutt up on the couch or on our lap to sit down like we are with love. When we look at the programs that we offer, you'll find that there's subtle threads of Scripture in these, and that's done purposefully. Jesus, between the lines in many of his teachings, and sometimes not between the lines, sometimes he was overt in his assertion that forgiveness is required. Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. So Jesus spoke a lot about forgiveness in a very powerful way. And I'm not trying to take anything away from love. All I'm saying is that the two are required if you want love of a lifetime to last forever. We have to be able to forgive ourselves and others if we want to be able to love anyone else and ourselves ever again. And I'm talking about the kind of forgiveness that's difficult. I don't care to what degree that you've been hurt. I don't care what sin someone has committed against you. If you want love of a lifetime to last forever, for your lifetime, you're going to have to forgive. And it doesn't mean that we forget. Forgiveness means that we grab on to that pain, that hurt, that whatever has caused it, we grab on tight and we let it percolate through us. We don't hold it off at a distance. We don't try to ignore it. We don't try to forget it. We don't try to pretend it never happened. We hold on to it tight. We experience it. We go through the fire. We walk through the fire with it, and we come out on the other side. And much like the volcanoes in Hawaii that I've seen, and they will blast and spew lava everywhere and destroy everything in its path, it's not too long after the lava hardens that new life sprouts. And after a time, the new life that sprouts from that lava is more fertile than the ground that was there before. And so it is with our lives. The pain and the adversity, the mistakes that we face in life are valuable pieces of experience, and they're fertilizer for our future. Forgive. Forgive those that have hurt you. Forgive them all. They know not what they do. And then you'll be free to love again going forward. No, it's not easy, and it takes time, it takes prayer, it takes practice. But I promise you, it's absolutely required if you want your love, any love in your life, to last. Forgiveness is required. Thanks for listening. I'm Doug Billings.